Now we will see how to download and install the Node.js, and also we will run the simple JavaScript code. Now I'll download the Node.js. We are downloading it for Windows. There are two versions here. One is MSI, other one is zip. We'll use MSI here. We'll download this. It is downloaded. I'll open the folder. Now double click on this. It start installation. Accept the license. Next. Here is the installation path, program files, Node.js. If you want, you can change this. Next. These are the components will be installed. This is Node.js runtime, core pack manager, npm package manager, and the add to path. Here you can see add Node.js npm add and modules that were globally installed by npm to the path environment variable. Automatically it will get added. Here you can see if you don't want this to be added to the path, you can select this like this, else you select this. Now before installing, let's check the path. I'll go to command prompt, path. This is the path. Let me copy paste this path. Currently there is Node.js or the npm path is available in this. Now let's start the installation. Next, here some npm modules need to be compiled from C when installing. If you want to be able to install such modules, some tools need to be installed. Now if you click this, it will install that tool. At the end we will not choose this. We can close that part. Next, now I'll start install. Now the installation is complete. Finish. Now it lost the pop-up saying tools for Node.js native modules installation script. This script will install Python and Visual Studio build tools. You can close this window to stop now. I'll not be installing this. Closing this. Now the installation complete. Let me open the command prompt again to check the path. Now you can see npm path is added, and also you can check the Node.js path here. We can see it, npm Node.js present here. Already path is added. So we can check the version here, node-v, because we can run this node command because path is set. This is the version v22.16 and npm version. This is the npm version 10.9.2. Also you can check in the control panel. Search for Node.js. This is the one, Node.js installed. So now we will run the simple JavaScript code. I'll go to C drive. Here I'll create one folder, JS examples. In this I'll write a simple code, just printing console.log. Here first JavaScript sample. Save this. I'm saving it as JS. The extension should be JS. I'm naming it as first one.js. Save this. Now this is the file, JS file. Now I'll go to this path here, cd, and this folder contains this first 1.js file. Now I'll run this node. This is the file, first JavaScript sample. The same thing is displayed here, whatever we put in the log. Now we will run one more example that will act as a server when we run that JavaScript code. This is the sample. Here we are making use of the HTTP module, built-in HTTP module. We taking this instance. From this instance we are creating server, 2 parameters, request and response, and what we are returning back in the header, status code 200, and content type is text/plain, and the response message is, this is a response message from server, and this server will be listening on 4040 port. This is just a console message. When you start this, it will display this message. Now let's copy this code, and I'll go to this folder and create a file here, save as. I'll name this file as server demo1.js. Save it. Now it's saved. Now let's go to command prompt. Here you can find that file, server demo.js. Now let's run this node, then the file name, server running on port 4040. Now we'll try to hit this endpoint. So I'll go here and HTTP, protocol HTTP, then host. I'm typing localhost because it is in the same server, 4040. You can see this is the response from server. It is displaying the response from that file. This is the one. This is the response from the server. Same way we can test it in other clients. So we'll test it from Postman. Here I'll create one new collection, blank collection. In this, create one new request. Get method. I'll copy the same URL, this URL, and paste it here. Now hit this endpoint. You are getting the response. This is the response from server, and also you can see the message with status code 200. Also you can check the content type here. This is text/plain. In this lecture, we have seen how to install and configure the Node.js. Also, we have executed simple JavaScript code.